From digging up dead bodies and removing the maggots from the rotting corpses, to cleaning up people's disgusting vomit on a daily basis, we take a look at 10 of the weirdest jobs in the world. Number 10. Fortune cookie writer. A fortune cookie writer tries to do one thing in 100 unique ways. In spite of the fact that the job sounds truly fascinating at first, it could get hard at some point when you run shy of inventive ideas. Individuals don't need repetitive cookies, and your cookie manufacturer puts pressure on you to think of something intriguing every time, which is not generally conceivable. That is the reason we sometimes get strange messages. Number 9. Dice inspector. Betting is a major business, and dice are moving all around the globe. In the event that dice angle is blemished, or dice have incorrect proportions, or in the event that it has a somewhat twisted center of mass, dice will favor one result, thus tainting the game. Also, an organization which delivered and conveyed corrupt dice could be sued immediately. Thus, a dice inspector needs to check each die carefully, which is for sure a tiring and time-devouring job. I wager you would not want to do it. Number 8. Professional sleeper. In 2013, Hotel Finn in the heart of Helsinki was searching for a professional sleeper to test the comfort of its 35 rooms and blog about it. Hotel manager Tio Tika said they were searching for a dynamic individual to compose a quality online journal about their experience living in the best spot of summery Helsinki. Being ready to doze off was by all means not the only occupation prerequisite. Individuals were required to be familiar with Finnish and English to apply. Knowledge of Russian was also an advantage. Number 7. Professional cliff diver. Plunging off a precipice into the unpredictable waters beneath from 8 stories high requires guts and accuracy. Would you be able to envision doing this as your job? The Red Bull Cliff Diving World Series is in its 6th year and is again touring the world. The 7-stop tour is held between May and October and visits shocking death-defying drops in the Caribbean, North America, South America, and Europe. Number 6. Worm picker. The occupation of a worm picker begins when other people are asleep in the dead of the night. They get out wearing their protective outfit in the darkness, particularly in stormy days, and search for worm colonies. They select the best worms and stuff these dingy creatures in jars that are sold to anglers in markets around the world. A large portion of them spend restless nights capturing the worms. Number 5. Vomit collector. Unavoidably, a few individuals who can't deal with the twists and turns of roller coasters wind up losing their lunch. In any case, have you ever contemplated who the individual is who needs to clean it all up? Rice Owen is the official vomit collector at Thorpe Park, an amusement park in England. The theme park required a devoted chunder cleaner, as they so charmingly put it in Britain, for an especially stomach-agitating ride. Number 4. Golf ball diver. For all the balls they inadvertently drive into the water, few golfers wade in and attempt to recover them. That is the thing that golf ball divers are for. Golf hardware stores offering previously owned golf balls regularly pay a few autonomous golf ball divers to assemble the greatest number of errant balls they can, typically for around 6 cents each. A few evaluations put golf ball diver salaries at over $100,000 a year. Yet it can be a perilous job. A 75-year-old man passed away while diving for golf balls. 27 years after that, his child died the same way. Number 3. Professional iceberg mover. After the Titanic catastrophe in 1912, a gathering of North American and European countries created the International Ice Patrol to keep any further occurrences from happening again. The IIP uses information gathered from satellites, radar, and planes to furnish critical information to the Oceanic Group regarding the location of icebergs and safe detours to steer clear of them. Number 2. Body farm caretaker. Ever watch the series Bones and those brilliant minds solving complicated murder investigations by comparing soil samples and types of worms and maggots? Ever wondered how they come up with all this information? It is all the responsibility of a body farm caretaker, who not only drags a dead body out of a grave, but also removes the maggots attached to its rotten flesh, and everything else that could be of interest to scientists. Number 1. Paint drying watcher. Watching paint dry sounds like the most boring job in the world, but it's actually a lot more fascinating than you'd think. For the past 4 years, Dr. Thomas Kerwin has been working for the international paint company Dulux, watching paint dry. And the kind of stuff he looks at on a daily basis is really quite mind-blowing. 34-year-old Kerwin is a research scientist from Twyford, Berkshire. His full-time job involves carefully observing the changing colors and particles of paint as it dries, both on walls as well as under a microscope. It's a pretty important job because it ensures that the paints are durable and do not fall off at the slightest touch. Which one of these jobs would you apply for? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos every week.